what we're going to do is we're going to dive into this training. All right. If you're ready to learn how to hit 5K affiliate, many of you can even do it this month. I want you to get engaged. I want you to drop a comment and let me know you're ready. Who's ready? They're ready. All right, let's do this. You want me to go first?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay. I think you should go first. We're gonna do ladies first, and because when I go, I'm gonna be sharing some very technical aspects of how to go 5K. I'm gonna give you the fast way to 5K, the fast track to 5K. I'm gonna give you some visuals of how to do it. And so, but before I get into the technical aspects, Kathy's gonna share with you probably one of the most important aspects of getting this done.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right, I gotta turn down the AC because I am burning up. I am like on fire right now. So I'm gonna be right back.
You do this every time. You should just turn it down before you come out here. What's up, Power Team? How are you guys? All right, who's ready? Who wants to learn a hack? I like hacks. I'm all about hacking things and doing tricks. So let me just see. Who wants to hack? This is like a mind game for their business. Let me see. I want you guys to be ready for this because let's just be real and honest with everybody, right? It's okay. Let's be honest. Who here procrastinates? Anybody? Who's a procrastinator? Come on. Let me see. We all are. Congratulations. You're human. We all are procrastinators, right? We, on our leadership call the other day, I outed Aaron because, as you know, he spoke at convention and he had 2 weeks to get his content over to corporate for his slides, for his presentation on stage. And guess when he got those done? Anybody want to guess? He had 2 weeks to do it. Guess when he did it?
The day before.
The day before it was due. And I was stressing out, of course, like, honey, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. And then, guess when he rehearsed for his talk at convention?
The day before.
No, well, a little bit the day before, an hour before he went on, guys. Lunch break, that day he spoke, is when he rehearsed.
Did I do okay on stage in Vegas? With no practice? We made it happen.
I was like, oh my goodness. But it really got me thinking about like deadlines. The power of deadlines and the mental state that it puts you in. So don't feel bad if you procrastinate. So let's just be real and honest. Who here is not where they want to be halfway through the month? Anybody? Right? Well, what happened? So here's the human psychology. So there's a thing that happens when we are given deadlines. There's 2 different deadlines. There's a hard deadline and a soft deadline. A hard deadline is a deadline that someone else gave to you. Like for Aaron, for instance, it was corporate. He had a deadline. If he didn't get it done, guess what? He wasn't talking. A soft deadline is one that comes from yourself. And guess what happens when it comes from yourself? It's like, right, you make a New Year's resolution that you're gonna wake up early at 5 a.m. and go to the gym. Guess what? It doesn't happen, right? Anybody? But what happens when you have a friend that is meeting you there? They're gonna make sure that they're not alone. They're not the only one that didn't get out of bed, right? So how do we hack ourselves? Because what happens when we have a deadline from someone else and we know we have to do it, the pressure starts happening, whether we procrastinate or not, the pressure starts happening. And we all have this thing called an internal panic monster. And this panic monster is able to get phenomenal things done. All of a sudden we have the best work ethic in the world. But why can't we have that best work ethic all of the time? So I started talking to Aaron about this and I was like, you know what, honey? Think back several years ago, 2012, right? 2012, when we were hustling. Aaron was working 2 jobs. I was building a home-based business.
Guys,
parties.
who's doing this part-time? Who's part-time?
Anybody?
If you're doing this part-time, like seriously listen up, because that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We started in this industry part-time like everyone else.
Part-time.
So we can relate.
Yep. I was doing home parties. Aaron was working 2 jobs. The girls were like little in diapers. He was also trying to find his internet marketing career, and he went to an event, just like convention. He came back so inspired, so fired up, and he said, honey, I'm gonna fire my boss in 90 days. So he gave himself a deadline, and I was like, awesome, let's do it. So he gave himself a deadline, but he took it a step further. He made it public, so he was accountable to the public. He even started a blog. You can't find the blog anymore, but there might be a YouTube video around of Aaron firing his boss. So this is what he did. Every single day, he had a whiteboard. He kept track of every person that he made a contact, right? We have the pre-enrollee system. He tracked every single person, how many follow-ups he had, how many conversations. Every single day, he was writing a number down and making a public post about it on social media every single day, even if that number was 0 or 1. He kept track. And what that did was it helped him become accountable to everyone who was watching, because he let the whole world know, fire your boss in 90 days. It was like a whole big thing. And it helped him keep accountable to himself, because he wrote down the numbers every single day. And if there was a 0, he had to answer to himself. He had to answer to me. Why was there a 0 today? What happened? Guess what happened? He didn't fire his boss in 90 days. He actually failed and missed it by 1 month. 1 month later, he fired his boss. So was it that big a deal that he failed and came short of his deadline? No, but the whole process helped him get there. And guess what? We've been full-time ever since. No jobs since 2012. So this was reminding me, we really get into this business, whether it's part-time, whether it's full-time. I don't know where you're at. Both are fantastic. So if you're just part-time, that's great.
That's most people.
That's most people in this industry. That's awesome. But here's what happens. We think we are more productive than what we actually are. We overestimate what it's actually going to take and underestimate our productivity. We think we're more busy building our business than what we actually are. So how do we bypass this, right? When we got into My Daily Choice, our backs were against the wall, like literally against the wall. Like it was go time. We were going to be homeless. This is no joke. If you're new, you can go to another video and watch our story, like bad. So I told, like, it was make or break it time. There was a deadline. There was no option for us to fail. It wasn't an option. We had to become successful. So how, even if you're part-time, how can you put yourself in this frame of mind? Well, deadlines. We love deadlines. We have a contest every single month, and the last day is a deadline for you guys. So start thinking about where you want to be. Tell someone that you can be accountable to. Your upline, a friend, a spouse, someone that's going to support you and not take your excuses, because here's the thing, you can't deposit excuses. You can't. I love that saying. So be accountable to someone. Set your deadline, whatever it is. We have less than 90 days till 2020. We have less than 90 days till the end of this decade. Think about it that way. To the end of an entire decade, less than 90 days. So why not go for it? So what's your deadline? Where do you want to be? It's not too late. There's 16 days left in the month. You can totally hit 5K. You can totally hit your next rank. If it's going to take you to the end of the year, whatever it is, put that deadline up. Tell someone that you can be accountable that's going to push you. Next, you need to track every single day. And I get it, guys. I homeschool my kids. We're busy too. I take them to homeschool classes, art, music lessons, jujitsu. I get it. There's crazy days. Kids get sick, whatever happens. But every single day, grab a notebook, any kind of notebook. It doesn't have to be fancy. And every single day, write down what your daily actions are, your compound effect. Your direction is pointing you to your destination. So if you are not moving towards your goal, your deadline, why not? So who are you contacting? Who are you following up? How many exposures? How many messages on social media? How many phone calls? Whatever it is, you need to track it every single day. It's like when people try to lose weight and they have a food diary and they track every single thing that they put into their mouth, and then they realize, oh, like I was having 5 servings of coffee creamer and not 1, right? We really don't realize until we put it down on paper. So this is my challenge to you. Maybe we could do a post or something, I don't know, in the group that you guys can set yourself a deadline and really, really hit it. Because if you don't have a deadline, you don't give yourself a deadline. And after the deadline, this is what I was going to say. What is your reward? Why are you doing this? Is it to go on a family vacation? Is it to pay cash for Christmas? Maybe your kid wants music lessons or something. Maybe you want to pay off debt. Maybe you want a new car. Maybe you want to move. Whatever it is, make that reward for hitting that deadline. Celebrate your wins. And if you don't hit your deadline, you don't get the reward until you do. It's really powerful hack. We've used it. I was laughing at Aaron. I don't know if you guys can see, but our office still is not unpacked. And we've been here for over a month now. And I said, honey, you know why you haven't unpacked yet?
Deadline.
Because you don't have a deadline. So today I gave them one.
Hey guys, I just put a post in the group for Kathy on this topic. If you're getting some value from this, and if this is helping you, click on that link in the chat, drop a comment. What we want to know is, what is your deadline for the end for October?
Yeah, 16 days.
Maybe it's for the next 2 weeks. You just want to win the magazines.
Yeah.
And you could do that. Everybody could win the magazines. Maybe it's you want to just, make $500 in commissions and win the magazine. Whatever your goal is. Maybe it's to hit 5K affiliate before the end of the month. You set a deadline. We also want to know, what is your deadline by the end of the year?
Yeah.
What is your goal, your rank by the end of the year? Now, you'll notice on the screen, I said that deadlines work, goals do not work most of the time. Why am I saying that? Because some of you may not like that I said that, but just listen, hear me out. How many times have you set a goal and you did not achieve the goal? Anybody? And this is a true statement for me. I've set thousands and thousands of goals since I've been in network marketing. 99% of all the goals I have set, I did not achieve. Now, are goals important? Yes. Do you want to have goals? Yes. But you're not going to hit most of your goals. It's just the way it goes. But if you set a deadline, everything changes.
Right.
Because your mindset now is not, oh, here's this nice goal. I'd love to be able to do this. I hope I could do it. I pray that I could do it. I really wish I could hit 5K. Those are things that will not make it happen. But when you say, I have a deadline,
yeah,
and I have to do this, here's what I'm going to do by this day.
Yeah.
Not what I'm going to try to do. Here's what I'm going to do by this day. Your mindset has just shifted, and you are now going to be shifting what you do on a day-to-day basis. You're going to make some sacrifices, and you're going to be putting in the work each day to make sure that you hit your deadline.
Yeah.
This might be a little aggressive for some of you, but this is what it takes if you truly want to hit your goals. It has to become a deadline. Are you getting value from this? Does this help?
I just had a funny thought.
Are we good? Because we got to roll.
I had a funny thought.
All right.
Close it. Can you imagine if your bills didn't have a deadline? Right? Like most of us, you have 30 days to pay this bill. Guess what? Most people are paying that bill, but if there was no deadline, people would take their sweet time to pay that bill, right? do this. What is your deadline to have bank deposit to pay yourself? Think about it that way. You're your own bill collector, and you need to collect those check deposits. What's your deadline? What's it gonna be? So anyway, Aaron wanted me to share that. So I hope you got value.
Thank you, honey.
Deadlines. By the way, Aaron has 2 days to unpack his office, or I get his brand new skateboard.
Ooh. See, that's how I have to get myself to do stuff now, because if I don't do my office, I don't get the skateboard. I don't get to play. Hey, Vincent, I got my new drone.
Oh, yeah, I told him he doesn't get to fly the drone.
Yeah, we know. I said that. The drone is still in the box. I'm not going to get to play with my drone until I hit my deadlines, right? So that's another thing you could do. I would just add on to this whole deadline thing is I would suggest, just suggesting, that when you set yourself with this deadline, you have to, like the whole pay the bill thing, right?
Yeah.
What happens if you don't pay your bills? There's a what?
Fee.
There's a consequence.
There's a consequence.
Right? If you don't pay your bills, you have late fees. We've had so many late fees over the years. It's just ridiculous. What happens if you continue to not pay your bills? Your credit goes to shit, right? That's happened to us. Anybody else? What happens if you continue to not pay your bills? You lose cars. That's happened to us, the repo man. You could get kicked out of your home, get evicted. That almost happened to us. So you have consequences if you don't hit your deadlines.
Yeah.
So my question for you, if you're serious about this business.
Even part-time.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Is I want all of you to step out of your comfort zone a little bit when you're setting your deadlines. And I want you to also write down, you can keep this private, but I need you to write down what is going to be the consequence if you don't hit your deadline. Ooh. Guys, that right there just changed the game for some of you. Okay, and some of you won't do it. And if you don't do it, that's okay, but then don't be upset or disappointed when you don't hit your goal. So the bigger your consequence, the more motivated you're going to be to go hit your goal, hit your deadline. You see what I'm saying? Is this helping? And on the flip side, to be a little more positive, you can also give yourself a reward. So but when you reach your goal, your deadline, what are you going to do? Right? For me, it's I get to play with my skateboard. I get to open the drone. We're gonna go do something fun. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go buy this. So give yourself consequences and rewards based on if you reach your deadline. You guys good?
I'm gonna post a video of me riding that skateboard.
Awesome.
Mine.
Okay, guys, this helps. Seriously, please. No matter what your goal is, no matter what your deadline is, this right here, what Kathy just shared, it will be a game changer for you as long as you apply it. You have to go apply this and do it every single day. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go into part 2 of this training. I'm actually gonna share with you some of the technical aspects of how to go 5K. Who wants to hit 5K affiliate? When you hit 5K affiliate, you are going to get bonus money from corporate when you hold it for 3 months. We're not getting into the comp plan on this training. You can see the comp plan videos and the comp plan website and all that stuff. But the company gives you bonus money. You get monthly car bonus money. You get paid more in the comp plan. It's the first major accomplishment. We also have a huge perk for all of you on the power team when you hit 5K affiliate. Not only are you going to be included in our power team elite leadership masterminds that we do with our leadership team, which is 5K and above, where we really work closely with you to help you get beyond 5K. So that's a huge perk. We actually just did one the other day. One of our new 5Ks on the team, was it Joe? I think it might have been Joe. He said that the training that we did with our leaders would have easily been $2,000 that we could charge for that training. And we don't ever charge for training, obviously. Everything we do is free. But some of the training we have is exclusive. So if you want to be a part of that 5K elite leadership team to get access to those trainings, you got to hit 5K. The other part of this is we have what's called a power team rotator. How many of you would like to get possible, there's no guarantee, but the possibility to get leads and signups from the Parkers?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Aaron Kaufman's gotten many from the rotator.
The 5K affiliates on the team are in our personal rotator. When signups come through the Power Team YouTube channel, and when prospects reach out to us to join the business, we put those into our rotator. And all of those leads and all of those signups go to the 5K affiliates. Now, I just have to say this because I know there's at least one person right now who's saying, well, Aaron, how come you can't give this to the whole team? Because it doesn't work that way. You just have to trust me. If we did the rotator for the whole team, it wouldn't work. There's just not enough. So the rotator is exclusive. You have to earn it. You have to deserve it. And once you hit 5K, it may take you a month. It might take you a year. But once you hit 5K, Aaron Collier has had 6 signups, 6 paid signups from the rotator. So the rotator works. All right. Next. That's it. We're done. Let's get into training.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about how to go 5K. We are going to dive in. I need you guys to really put your thinking caps on now. So stop everything you're doing and really focus on what I'm sharing with you. In the Power Team group, you guys want to go to where it says Fast Start Training. I'm going to show you where there's a post. Many of you have seen this. I'm going to map this out for you right now. I'm going to draw it out on the screen and show you exactly how to do this. So when you click on Fast Start Training, you're going to scroll down. Obviously, if you haven't done so, it's a very important thing that you go through all of this. Like, seriously, you have to go through this whole thing. But right here, I'm going to click on getting promoted to the first rank of 5K affiliate. I'm going to click on that link. All of you can do that later. And we have a post here that explains some of the details. Okay, and I'm just going to read through some of this, and I'm going to draw it out on the screen to give you a visual. And I'm going to go into the back office and show you where you can look to see how to go 5K. So there will be no question in anyone's mind by the time you finish watching this on how to go 5K affiliate, okay? So let me do this. I'm actually going to pull up my screen share, and I'm going to show you guys right now exactly how to get this done. Let's do this. All right. So number 1, getting promoted to 5K affiliate. Okay? 5K affiliate. I don't even think I spelled that right. Okay? We're gonna just do this. Okay? You don't have to be smart to make a lot of money in this business. Okay? 5K. Real simple. All right? So here's the deal. There's a fast way and a slow way. I'm going to tell you a little secret to success in this business. You can do this business slow, and doing it slow is fine. That's what most people do. Slow is painful. Or you can do it fast, because success loves speed. Write that one down. Put that in the comments. Success loves speed. I can just tell you from personal experience that I spent most of my career in network marketing part-time, because I was doing it slow. And as soon as I made that decision and I set myself a deadline, I started going fast. And once you go fast, your success becomes easier and it starts to compound and you can go faster. So every single one of you could go 5K affiliate this month. The fast way to do it is with 13 hemp exec. Write that down. 13 hemp executive packages, okay? Because each hemp executive pack is worth 400 in volume in BV. So 400 times 13, anybody know what that is? I don't know. I have no clue. 400 times 13 is 5K affiliate, all right? Now, here's the beautiful thing.
5,200.
Yeah, 5,200. I knew that. Just kidding. Thanks, honey. Here's the beautiful thing about this, guys, is these 13 hemp exec packs, they don't all have to be from you. They could come from your team, okay? But I want you to have the mindset that you have to go get 13 hemp exec packs yourself. And it has to be done, let me be clear, during the same calendar month. It has to be done. Everything we're sharing in this training has to be done within the same calendar month for you to get your promotion to these different ranks, okay? Let me just see if we have chat. Okay, there we go. If anybody has any questions, let me know. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments, okay? If you're watching the recording, wait till we get through this, then you can comment any questions. So Again, the 13 hemp exec packs do not have to be personal. They could be in your team. So let me give you an example. Okay, quick example. Follow along. All right, this is you. You're fired up. You want to go 5K this month. All right. By the way, your personal volume does not help you go 5K. Just a little side note. So that means all of the orders that you place yourself does not help you hit 5K affiliate. Now, let me give you a little bonus tip. Anybody want a little bonus tip? Okay. A little extra tip here. You ready for it? You need to purchase at least 90 in personal volume each month. Everybody knows that because it's all in the Fast Start training. I recommend 100 because 100 BV is a director pack, and a director pack is going to save you money. So we always do director pack. I do director pack every month, but the minimum is 90. This volume does not count towards you going 5K. So here's a little hack. Ready for a hack? Let's say that you've done your 90 or your 100 for the month. Now what you can do is you can personally sponsor somebody under you. This could be mom, dad, brother, spouse, anybody in your family. And this person who's in your team, which can be a customer or an affiliate, doesn't matter. They, which is you, goes and purchases more volume. Maybe you spend 200 in volume under this position.
Well, all your extra.
Yeah, extra product in addition to what you're personally going to purchase, right? Guess what? This 200 in volume that was purchased through this position, that 200 counts towards you going 5K. Whoop, whoop. Can I get a whoop, whoop? I know a lot of you didn't know that, so we're putting that in the video. Just want to give you guys a heads up on that, okay? Now, let's talk about how to go 5K. Okay, this is you. Everyone that you personally enroll is going to help you hit 5K. So every single one of these people, again, these are customers or affiliates, it doesn't matter. So this person comes in and they do a hemp exec pack, that's 400. This person does a hemp exec pack, that's 400. This person does a mantra is 100. This person does a director pack of sprays or Hempworx, that's 100. Okay? And this person doesn't exist. Forget that person. Okay, so you just enrolled how many people? 4. Hope everybody's paying attention. Those of you who are paying attention are going to hit 5K as long as you implement this strategy. How many people have you enrolled?
4.
4. That's it. Not 13. 4. And guess how much volume you have towards hitting 5K? You now have 1,000 in volume. Woo! Congratulations! You just hit 1K affiliate, which is a big deal, hitting 1K affiliate. Again, side note, all of this has to be done during the same calendar month in order to hit 5K affiliate. So you've just hit 1K. Now, oh, by the way, let's get real crispy here. You just got paid $200, $50, and $50. How much money did you just get paid in commissions? Anybody? How much is that? You just made $500. How many of you would like to make $500 this week?
Is it crispy?
Crispy.
Crispy 500?
It's crispy. How many of you want to make $500 this week? Do I have your attention? Anybody?
Anybody want to make $500 for Christmas?
It's on the screen, guys. This is it. You enroll 4 people, 2 hemp exec packs, a mantra, and a director pack in this example. And you just made $500. Are you fired up or are you fired up? Now, let me take it a step further. Now what you do is you're going to go to your 4 affiliates, because these are affiliates in this example. Now, might you have some customers over here? Maybe you have a customer over here. You got a customer over here, customer over here. Yeah, these are all customers, and all of their volume counts. Guys, all volume from customers and affiliates pays us the same commission. All of the volume counts for your promotions, all of it. In this example, we're just gonna say that you've enrolled 4 affiliates, because guess what we're gonna do now? We're gonna go to these 4 affiliates and say, hey, I just made $500. How would you like to make $500? What do you think your new affiliate's gonna say?
Yes, please.
Anybody? Anybody? What do you guys think they're gonna say? They're gonna say, yeah, I wanna make $500. Cool, here's what we need to do. Who do you know? Go through the Power Team Fast Start training, use the scripts, watch the videos, go through the training, and take action fast. Because I want to help you, my new affiliate, make $500 as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And I would even ask them, if Kathy was my new affiliate,
Yeah.
I would say, listen,
Yes.
Kathy Parker.
Yep.
Do you want to make $500?
Yeah.
Do you want to make $500 like 3 months from now, or do you want to do it like this week?
Like this week.
This week.
Yeah.
Guys, these are things I literally will ask my new affiliate. So she's telling me she wants to do it this week.
Like tomorrow.
Don't you think everyone's going to say this week? Yup. Great. And I would say then,
Yeah.
are you ready and willing to put in the work
Yeah.
to go make $500 this week?
Yeah.
You are. Great. I need you to right now go through the Fast Start training in the Power Team Facebook group.
Okay.
Now that we've got you in there, watch the Fast Start training, because it's going to teach you what to do.
Okay.
We need to get your 4 people signed up this week. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Perfect. You ready
Yeah.
to do whatever it takes?
Yep. Let's do it.
Awesome. You guys catch me on this. So I'm telling them what to do. Vincent's blowing up this. I love this. He says, I love that question. Do you want to make $500? Are you ready and willing to put in the work to make $500 this week? Of course they're going to say yes, but you have to ask them, because if you don't ask your new affiliate, they're not going to do it, right? And then you get them to go through the training, because the Power Team Fast Start training, which is in the Power Team document, is going to literally train your new affiliate on what to say, when to say it, where to say it, how to say it, and help them get up and running, right?
Yeah.
So now we are going to work with these 4 new affiliates. And by the way, you don't stop. You've got your 4. I'm going to tell you guys a mistake that some people make is they say, okay, I'm done. I got my 4. Now I'm going to spend all my time working with these 4 people. I'm not going to do anything else. Mistake. I'm just telling you, it's a huge mistake. Don't ever do that. Because here's why. If your affiliates don't see you producing, they don't see you enrolling new people, guess what? They're not going to do it. I'm just telling you, it's just the way it goes. Your team, your affiliates want to see you producing. They want to see that you are still enrolling new people.
And maybe one of their affiliates doesn't want to make money.
Yeah, and that's true. Maybe one of the affiliates is just going to...
Like, I might sign someone
Maybe
else.
they're not going to be aggressive. Maybe they don't want to make $500 for the week.
It's
So
true, guys. Some people don't like money. I don't get it.
or they just don't like to do what it takes to make the money. One of the two. But here's the reality. You might, and here's really what it comes down to. You might have to sign up 10 affiliates to find these 4.
That's true.
Did you catch me on that?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that one more time. You might have to sign up 10 affiliates to find these 4 who are actually going to be serious.
Yeah. Let me ask people this, because sometimes this might scare like a brand new person. Don't be scared. Let me ask you, who here is married? Anybody? Let me see all the married people. Drop an M if you're married in the comments. Let me see. Yep, married. Okay, now out of the married people, did you date other people before you got married? Did you have to kiss a few frogs? Anybody before you found the one? It's the same thing in your business, guys. You got to find some affiliates until you find your rock stars. Not everyone's going to be a rock star, and that's okay. Just like dating, not everyone's going to work out. It's okay. You got to go through some to find the ones.
Totally true.
Sorry.
I love it. I love it. So guys, we got to hustle here because you've got some powerful training from Andre and Tammy Pope, and it's about to start here in just a second. You do not want to miss this. I just have to finish this up. So because I really want to make sure that everyone watching this video, live and recording, has no question in their mind of how do I go 5K, because now I'm going to show you how to do it. So you've got your 4 affiliates. They want to make $500 like you just did. And by the way, this is just an example, okay? Yeah. The 400, 400, 100, 100. It could be any combination of products, packages. Ideally, you personally want to personally enroll at least 1,000 in volume. And then now what you're going to do, and by the way, some people will hit 5K and they personally enroll all 5,000, which you guys know how to do that, right? Yeah. 13 hemp executive packages. Yeah. Now, could there be other packages in there? Yeah. Yes. It just has to total 5,000. So here we go. So you've got your 1,000, right? Mm-hmm. Now you help these 4 people do the same. So this person gets their 4. 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 Guess what you now have in this example? It's never going to be perfect like this, but this can happen. This person just enrolled 1,000 in volume. This person enrolled 1,000 in volume. This person enrolled 1,000 in volume. This person enrolled 1,000 in volume. You enrolled 1,000 in volume. Guess what you just hit? You are now a 5K affiliate.
Boom, chakalaka.
Does this make sense? Now, if it makes sense, please drop a comment that it makes sense, please. Let me know if anyone has any questions. Remember, it could be any combination. It doesn't have to be 4 like this, okay? It could be 3. It could be you've signed up 10. It could be this person signed up a whole bunch. This person only signed up 1, okay? The only stipulation, pay attention, this is very rare, but it can happen. The only stipulation is what we call the 50% rule on getting promoted. And that simply means that if you have enrolled 4 people and this person right here is a rock star, and this person goes and brings in 4,000 in volume, guess what? You can only count 2,500 of their 4,000 for you to hit 5K. This is the 50% rule. What's 50%? It's half. So half of 5K, 2,500. The other 2,500 has to come from all of your other legs. 1, 2, 3. All of your other legs combined can make up this other 2,500. Okay, now just to clarify, when we're saying legs, yes, we know we have a left leg and a right leg. Listen carefully to what I'm about to say. For you to hit 5K affiliate, it does not matter if they're in your left leg or your right leg. Did you catch me on that? Makes no difference. 0, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
0. Does not matter if they're in your left leg or your right leg. Does not matter. The only thing that matters for you to hit 5K is that you have personally enrolled people. That's it. Doesn't matter what leg they're in. Because in this comp plan, everyone that you have personally enrolled, 1, okay, look at this, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 people, they're all considered level 1. Everyone that you personally enroll is considered level 1. If you sponsor 30 people, they're all considered level 1. Those are all considered legs. You have 30 legs if you enroll 30 people. So you can only count up to 2,500 in volume from one of those legs. The other 2,500 can come from all the other legs. Make sense? We good?
Yeah.
Awesome. So the last thing that I want to show you guys on going 5K affiliate is in the back office. Okay, I'm actually going to, guys, I'm seriously almost done, and we're going to turn it over to the Popas. I'm going to show you my buddy Rich in his back office because he's almost 5K, so it's a perfect example. So in the back office, everyone please pay attention to what I'm going to show you because this is an important part of making this work. When you log into your back office and you click on dashboard, on your dashboard, you're going to want to go right over here to unilevel tree. You guys see this? In your dashboard under unilevel tree, this is the key thing you want to look at. Your total volume, listen carefully, does not determine your rank to 5K because you might have volume in another leg that you can't count. And actually, this is a perfect example of that because Rich has 4,400 in volume, but only 4,000 of that is counting towards him to hit 5K. Why is that? Because of the 50% rule. See? So Rich right now is exactly, we'll just call it, we'll round it. He's exactly 1,000 in volume away from hitting 5K affiliate. This is something you want to be tracking on a daily basis. So I have a call to action. Every day you log into your back office and you look at this where it says 5K rank volume. And every day it should be going up because everyone that you enroll counts towards you to go 5K. Everyone that is enrolled by somebody in your team counts towards you going 5K. And by the end of this month, again, it's based on a calendar month. By the end of this month, when that number right here says 5,000, you are a 5K affiliate. Are we good? Does this make sense? If it ends up being a scenario like this where your total volume is more, that means that you have one leg in that previous screenshot I was sharing with you that's too big and you can't count all of the volume. So that means that from your other legs, the volume has to come from those other legs. So does this make sense? Any questions on any of this? Drop a quick comment. Let me know right now. Are we tracking? Is everybody good to go? And everybody now, after watching this, knows, technically speaking, exactly where to look and how to go 5K affiliate. The first rank in the company, huge accomplishment, extra bonus money, big perks, okay? Any questions? If we do, drop them. Otherwise, the recording of this will be available and you guys can always post questions in the Power Team group as well. So what we're gonna do now, I know we went a little long, but I promise you it's gonna be worth your time. We have the incredible Andre and Tammy Popa, top leaders in the entire company. You want to know why you need to pay attention to them? Because they were handpicked, hand-chosen, along with Mr. Ron Deering. The Popas are in this magazine, okay? In the official Hempworx magazine. Big props, big congratulations to them. Woo! And so what you want to do right now is pay close attention because they're going to be sharing with you some powerful concepts and strategies that are going to help you get to 5K. So without any further ado, Andre, Tammy, please tell me that you're here.
Can you hear me now?
Yes!
Hey, so thank you guys. You guys covered so much stuff. It was amazing. We got great value. I'm sure everybody here got phenomenal. Kathy knocked it out of the park. Aaron knocked it out of the parker. So, but I guess my point is, I think you guys delivered so much freaking value. What else is there to say? Come on. I mean, how do you top that? You can't top that. So I'm gonna sort of close my my little section with you guys freaking rock. I hope everybody got phenomenal value from the Parkers. Phenomenal leadership. Great stuff. So with that said, we will next time, next Zoom, we have so much to share. But in regards to 5K, everybody knows what to do, especially with the sketch that you just made, Aaron. So I think everybody's in great hands. So with that said, mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you guys. Love everybody. And peace out.
All right. Next week, we're going to hear from the Popas about the 5K factory. Badassery mastery.
All right. Well, so what we will make sure we do is whether it's a special live or on next week's training, we're going to get Andre and Tammy out here and they're just going to rock on the content that they have for you guys. So you know why I love it? It's a cliffhanger. You guys have a cliffhanger. It's all good. It works. So what we'll do right now is we'll just take the next whatever, 5-10 minutes. We'll hang out with the Power Team since everybody's here. And I would love to just know in the chat, what questions do you guys have, if any, on going 5K? Are there any technical questions at all? If anything's not clear, if anyone needs any clarification, just type it in the chat really quick, and we will make sure it's crystal clear for everybody. Anybody? Don't be shy. We want to just make sure that you guys are good. The other thing I will cover quickly while we're seeing if there's any questions is getting binary qualified.
Yeah.
Okay. Binary qualification is also one of those major milestones that you want to make sure that you are shooting for, that you want to get done as fast as possible. And the reason why is because you will not get paid any residual commissions until you get binary qualified. Now, let me just show you guys. So in case, you guys don't know this, I want to give you guys a little heads up. When you go into the Power Team group, we actually have under Files, I'm going to go to Fast Start Training, and I'm going to go down to Goals, and you're going to see here it says Get Binary Qualified. So this is actually a complete training that we have on walking you through step by step how to get binary qualified. I'm actually going to give you guys the link really quick, but I want to make sure all of you are focused on this as well. And I'm going to check the questions here in a second if you guys have any questions. But I want to say one more thing on binary qualification. Yeah. Don't stress about getting binary qualified, because on your way to 5K, you will get binary qualified. It will happen. Yeah. It's just part of the process. So the other good thing about binary qualification is that if you don't get binary qualified right away, like your first month, your second month, maybe you don't get binary qualified yet, guess what? All of the volume that you're not getting paid, they save it for you. So it's like having a bank account and all of your binary volume is put in your binary volume bank. And then as soon as you get binary qualified, however long it takes, all of that money, boom, they just get paid. There's actually somebody on the team, this is no joke, he wasn't binary qualified, but he enrolled a bunch of people and he just wasn't binary qualified yet. He's about to get binary qualified and he has a $2,100 commission coming. Anybody want $2,100? It's $2,100 in a residual commission that is going to be paid to him as soon as he gets binary qualified. So it's that residual money that will get paid to you every month, but you must be binary qualified to get that commission. But don't stress about it, because it's the volume is always going to be saved for you.
Man, we got a lot of good questions.
Don't worry, I'm going to answer all those questions. I got you guys. I do want to show you guys one quick thing, and that is in the back office. When you go in your back office, the way that you always know to look to see if you're binary qualified, everybody look at the screen. You simply go to your dashboard, and on your dashboard, it's going to say right here, it says personal stats, and it says binary qualified, and there's a little check. And until that little check is there, you're not binary qualified. So that's how you know if you got it done. And the training, I posted the link in the chat, is going to give you all the details on how to get that done. So make sure you go through that. Okay.
Ooh, lots of questions.
All right, let's see here. Questions. Let's see. Yeah. How many pre-enrollees will bring 4 affiliates? I don't understand that question.
It just depends on how many pre-enrollees you get to upgrade.
Yeah, so
everybody's number is going to be different.
Yeah, your pre-enrollees are prospects. They're leads. And so the number of pre-enrollees that you have to get in order to bring in 4 affiliates is going to be different for everyone. You know, for me, it would probably be something like 30 to 40. So 30 to 40 pre-enrollees will bring in 4 affiliates. For someone else, you may only have to get 10 pre-enrollees to get 4 affiliates. Maybe you have to get 50 pre-enrollees to get 4 affiliates. It's going to be different.
Too on how hot the pre-enrollee is.
Exactly.
Do you know them? Do you not know them? Have you talked to them?
That's
huge.
A variable. Yeah,
okay.
If you know the person, if you know the people, the percentage of them joining is going to be much, much more.
Yeah.
So we're not going to get into details on binary on this training because that's another hour. but I promise you this, in the video on binary qualification, it's all covered. And I want to, yeah, we'll just keep going. I'm going to show you guys something else too. If you hit 5K one month, I need to duplicate that for 2 consecutive months to be considered 5K. No, that's a great question. So you're considered 5K immediately. So as soon as your dashboard under where I showed you guys, as soon as it says 5K affiliate and it has 5,000, boom, you're 5K. You are 5K affiliate right away. Yeah. And that would be, so for example, you hit 5K this month in October, then this is your first month as a 5K affiliate. Yeah. Now, in order to get the bonus money that corporate gives you, you have to hold it for 3 consecutive months. So you have October be your first month, depending on, you know, obviously when you're watching this recording, for those of you in October, if October's your first month, then November, December, then in the first week of January, you get paid that bonus. You get that $500 bonus. Then when you hold it for another month, so now January is your 4th month as a 5K in this example, that's when the next month you start getting the car bonus. And you can see all the car bonus money on the website. Go click on the comp plan on the website to see all the different money. But that's how that works. So the best place to get leads, that's all covered in our Fast Start training. So you have to go watch our Fast Start training.
I was just going to say everywhere.
Everywhere. Leads are literally everywhere. We have people that are wearing their Power Team t-shirts getting signups on the street because people ask, what's that? What's the Power Team? And they start talking about the business and then people sign up. Hempworx gear. Works. Having all the CBD. Yep, there you go. Phil's got his Hempworx shirt on. How many of you guys have Hempworx gear? Just wearing Hempworx t-shirts. There you go. Go green.
Guys, no lie, I was wearing my Hempworx t-shirt and we went to Home Depot when we had the hurricane. And a guy, and I forgot I was wearing it, and a guy comes up and starts talking to me about CBD. And Aaron turns around and he's like, what? And I was like, honey, give him a card. During a hurricane. So wear your stuff everywhere. It works.
Awesome. Lisa says, clarify having a family member purchase underneath you to increase volume instead of buying more product yourself. Yes. So it's really simple, guys. You right now are an affiliate with My Daily Choice. The only volume that you have to purchase each month to get promoted to 5K, to maximize your commissions, and also for those of you who are director or executives, to keep your rank of director and executive each month, we all have to purchase 90. We talked about that, which by the way, all of this is also in the Fast Start training. Yeah. So once you've purchased your 90, or what I recommend is the 100 as a director pack, you don't need to purchase any more through your position if you don't want to, because your personal volume does not count towards your 5K.
Yeah.
So if you're going for a 5K affiliate, then here's what I recommend you do.
Or if you want to purchase more extra.
Exactly. Well, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So what I would do is you've got your order in, your 90 or your 100, and then you're like, man, I want to order more product. I want to order more this. I want to order more that. You want to sign up through your link, a family member, spouse, you know, a close family member, obviously, probably someone who's not really going to do the business. Just sign someone up. It does not have to be an affiliate. Yeah. It could be a customer. And then you order the extra product through that person. That person's mailing address could be your address. You can have it all go to you, to the same house, which is fine. And the product you purchase through their position that you enrolled through your website.
Does it have to be a different credit card?
It has to be a different credit card, but the mailing address can be the same.
Okay.
All of that extra product, that's volume that you not only will get paid on, but you're also going to be able to count that volume for you to hit 5K affiliate. Hello?
It's just a little hack.
Little hack.
If you like, we have a big family, so we order a lot.
Yeah. Well, Kathy gets a director pack every month. I get a director pack every month. Usually that's enough. But if we do need to order more than that, we go through a customer position that we have that we signed up under Kathy, and we order it through that customer position. So you guys can all do that as well. Next question. If you guys have any questions, just put them in the chat. All questions go in the chat. Should I be executive or put that toward my PV? I signed up as a builder and want to get more serious. Great question, okay? How many of you, listen up, how many of you would like to get paid the most amount of money in the comp plan? Just, you don't have to comment, just raise your hand. Who wants to get paid the most in the comp plan? Anybody? If you are currently not an executive, then you're not getting paid the most. So here's what I want to suggest that all of you do literally right now. You go into announcements in the group and you're going to scroll down and it says right here, how do I upgrade to executive? I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the link because for the sake of time, I'm not going to explain it. I'm going to make you guys go read this post. When you guys click on that post, how do I upgrade to executive? That is going to upgrade you to the rank of executive. You can literally give yourself a promotion right now. It will update your back office as an executive, and you will immediately start getting paid more money in the comp plan. That's something everyone should do if you're not executive. 100%.
Yeah.
Because why would you want to get paid less?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. So I'm really glad that that came up. All right. I got to go back here. Okay, here we go. Back to where we were. Where are we at? Can I place 2 orders in the same calendar month to reach my executive goal? Yes. You can order as many times as you want to get your goal, to get your volume, to be able to become an executive. You could place 2 orders, 3 orders, however many you need to order.
Somebody had a binary, like a pay question. Right there.
You get paid on the lesser amount of binary BV. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. If you're not sure how the comp plan works, we have a comp plan video that you guys definitely want to watch.
What am I supposed to do with my spillover?
Okay, so if you have spillover in your right leg, guess what? Listen carefully. If you log into your back office, any of you, and you go to where it says my team or on your dashboard, and it's going to say left leg, right leg. Do any of you have spillover? That means that you have banked volume. Anybody have banked volume? Let me see. Raise a hand. A lot of you do. If you don't, it's okay. But if you do, that spillover or that volume that you have banked in one of your legs, guess what that is? That is money. It's money sitting in the bank, just waiting for you to get paid on. And the way that you get paid on that, it's real simple. Number 1, you have to get binary qualified, which we talked about, and you can go back through how to get binary qualified. But number 2 is you have to get volume in your other leg. That's it. As you start building your other leg, and not just you, but your whole team in your other leg starts growing, the volume is going to match, and you're going to get paid. That's how simple it is. We're not going to try to go into nitty-gritty details because we don't need to. We have an entire comp plan video, which is in the group with all the nitty-gritty details. But here's what I can tell you. We have people on our team. I'll just throw out like Andre Popa. He doesn't understand the comp plan. We've got Christopher Livingston, who's going 50K this month. Christopher Livingston's killing it. He's making tons of money. Christopher has no clue how the comp plan works, but he's making tons of money in the comp plan. You know why? Because he's just working. That's it. Don't try to understand everything. Just know that the simpler you make it, the better. So if you have volume, spillover, banked volume, get excited.
Yeah. Get
binary qualified. Start building your other leg, and you'll get paid. It's really that simple.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Answered those.
Where do you get the Power Team t-shirts? Great question. Let's go ahead and show people where they can get a Power Team t-shirt.
And guys, if you won one last month, I am still catching up from convention, so it is coming. Bear with me. I'll be caught up by the end of the week.
I'm going to show you guys a really cool feature in the group that you guys are going to be blown away. You guys are going to love this. It's like a secret weapon When you go in the Power Team group, you guys see this? Can you guys see this where it says search the group? And if you're on a phone, it's at the top of your phone. If you're on a computer, it's over here on the left. You can literally type in anything. Comp plan, 5K, binary, t-shirt. Search for t-shirt. Watch what happens. Boom! You're going to find posts on t-shirts. Now, some of the stuff was contests that we ran, which are no longer valid. However, in a lot of these posts, you're going to find links. And for example, the link to purchase a Power Team t-shirt is right here. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the link so that you have it. But I want you to become familiar with that little search box, because that search box is going to help you tremendously with finding answers. So I just put the link. You can click on that link to buy your Power Team t-shirts. So that's where you can do that. So for those of you looking to get prospects, we're not going into that training tonight because we'd be here for another hour. If you're looking to get prospects on Facebook, you want to do one of two things. One, you need to watch our Power Team Fast Start training because we talk about that. But let me give you another suggestion for any questions that you guys have. You can always go into the Power Team Facebook group, and in the files, you can click on right here, guys, in the files, you click on files, and you go right here to frequently asked questions. This is our FAQ document. We literally have just tons and tons of questions and answers, not only in the post, but also in the comments. And you can just come down here and type a question in the FAQ document, and we will answer any questions that you guys have at any time. All right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I see you guys trying to help each other out, which is awesome. So when you feel like you're slacking, what do you do to get your ass in gear?
Oh, that's a great question.
That's what somebody just asked. For me personally, I mean, guys, listen, we're all human. How many of you guys ever feel like you're slacking? Come on, be honest. I mean, even us, like, it happens all the time. This is when you just have to dig deep, right? You just have to become very clear as to this is why deadlines, what we talked about earlier, is so important, because if you have a deadline, you're not going to let yourself slack. Like, I'll just give you the simple answer. If you're slacking, it means you don't have a deadline.
True.
That's it. Like, if you have a big enough consequence on meeting your deadline, or a big enough reward on meeting your deadline, are you going to slack? You're not going to slack. But I still hit the deadline, though.
You did hit the deadline with immense fierceness.
Yeah. So if you're, but wow, you know, I mean,
listen, it happens to all of us.
Yeah, it's just part of the business. You just have to be clear on what you're doing,
life.
Why you're here, how bad do you really want it?
When Aaron Parker slacks, I usually come in and I smack him around and say, honey, let's get fired up. And he does the same to me.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, a big part of that, to answer that question too, is who is your accountability partner?
Yeah.
I want to challenge every one of you to find an accountability partner. If it's not your spouse, because for me, it really is Kathy. It really is. Like, if I'm slacking, she's there, right? If I need somebody to hold me accountable, it's her. Because my sponsor in My Daily Choice, she's no longer in the business. Jenna
is retired.
She retired. She's now
busy.
Corporate. She's busy. She doesn't have time to help me. It just doesn't happen. I'm just keeping it real. So I don't have an upline. I don't have a sponsor. Like, she's retired. So you have to find someone. Now, you guys are all very fortunate because every one of you on this training, you have someone. You have a sponsor. If your sponsor's not around or quit the business, you have an upline. You have an upline 5K. All of you do. You have an upline 10K. So here's a little call to action for everyone. I want you to write this down. Who are my upline leaders? And write on a piece of paper, 5K, 10K, 25K, 50K, 100K. Who are they? And for some of you, you may not have someone for all of those spaces, but at the end of the day, it's all going to come back to us.
Yeah.
And so if you don't have an upline leader who's available to work with you to help you, guess what? You all have us.
Yeah.
We will work with you.
Another thing is what we talked about, tracking your numbers every single day. How many exposures? Because when you're slacking and you have to put a 0 and be accountable for yourself, let it sting. Like seriously, pour some salt in that wound and say, woo, okay, I'm done slacking.
And when you find your accountability partner, it could be, it could be somebody in your team, but for you personally, it needs to be somebody in your upline. It really does, whether it's your sponsor or one of your upline leaders, and you want to be reaching out to them on a daily basis with kind of a report of what you're doing, how you're doing, and what your deadline is, what your goal is, and you say, listen, upline, leader, I give you permission to hold me accountable.
Yeah.
Like you want to say that in your message to them. I give you permission to hold me accountable. I'm serious about this business. I'm going to put in the work. And then stay accountable with that person. So what is the best thing to repeat every day? Mindset. Definitely got to do some mindset.
Goes perfectly with when you feel slacking. You need to watch something or listen to something that inspires you.
And my response to what would be the best thing to repeat every day, you ready for it? Talk to people. Like, here's the bottom line. If you are not connecting with new people every day, your business is not going to grow.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing with mindset.
Yeah.
Do you want to do mindset?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But here's the trap. I'm just going to be honest. Because I've fallen in this trap. I see a lot of people do this. They're doing mindset all day.
Yeah.
And then like 3 months go by and they've made no money in the business. All they're doing is mindset. I'm like, well, that's cool.
Limit yourself. Put a time cap.
But if you don't put the work in, it's not going to get you any results. You guys know what I'm saying? So spend your 15 to 20 minutes a day on mindset and then immediately get into production, get into prospecting, networking, making new friends, connecting with new people, right? Somebody says, guys, does this help? Is this helping? If it is, please drop a quick comment if you're getting some value, if this is helping you guys. Let's see here. Let's see. How do you sign up a spouse? Really simple. You go to your website, and if you're brand new and you don't know how to enroll someone under you, you must go through our Power Team Fast Start training, which is all in the Power Team group, because we tell you what links to use and all of that. You simply pull up your link on your computer and you sign up your spouse. Doesn't have to be as an affiliate. You can sign them up as a customer. You're signing them up under you, and you are the sponsor of your spouse from your website. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you just got a new sign up. Woo! Congratulations. All right. Any other questions? We're going to wrap this up. If there's no more questions, I think we're good. So guys, we went long tonight. So, should I apologize that we went long? No, right?
No.
Because you guys are here. You're hungry. You want it. You're here for a reason. So what we're going to do is we're going to close this training out. And I do need to do one thing though. We're going to get a picture. So I need you guys to click start video on your Zoom. Everybody click start video. Go find it. It's not going to show everybody, unfortunately, because the screen only shows so many people. And I'm also going to unmute so that we can see who's on. Everybody make some noise real quick. Make some noise. Don't be shy. Where you at? All right. Hold up.
No, but the reason why I have you,
Guys,
I have to have them download.
make some noise.
I have to download.
Making noise.
I can't make too much noise. People are sleeping in the house.
So, with that being said, we are going to get the recording of this available in the Power Team group. I appreciate you guys' time so much. Remember, all the knowledge in the world is not going to help you reach your goals without action. So every one of you need to make a decision, because without a decision, you're not going to do something different. And if you don't do something different and take new action, you're going to continue to get the same results. So make a decision, take the action, and just know that we're always here for you. We're excited to be on this journey with you, and we want to help you hit your goals, your deadlines by the end of this month and by the end of this year. So if you're running with us, let's do this. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. Have a good night.
Instead of the president of the chamber like it is at times, which I was very thankful. Was the guy who months ago